countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me, well, come show me, well, come show me. Say you tough, well, come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave. I go hunting with a Draco, back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, charges young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me, well, come show me, well, come show me. Say you tough, well, come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave. I go hunting with a Draco, back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, charges young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go stopping. You see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up, Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the cervix, hit him in the right spot, yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me, say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. You see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up, Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild.
Never fake, I keep it real.
fixed. Testing, testing. And we are good and locked and loaded. Butcher says mute, mute. And we are good now, guys. What is up? Welcome back. Coach Plays is in the building. Appreciate you very much. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk. Jameer, Chase T66. Hope everybody is having a really good night tonight as we gear up for this Monday night football matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams that are division opponents, going to get after each other. The Baltimore Ravens need to continue to win games if they have their hopes still to make it into the playoffs. And the Cleveland Browns are trying to win this division. Well, not win this division with the Steelers, of course, but trying to find ways to get their seeding higher in the playoffs and trying not to let the Baltimore Ravens kind of catch up to them as far as momentum and things are concerned. The Cleveland Browns would love nothing more in this game to really put the Ravens behind the 8 ball and really hurt their playoff chances. So Baker Mayfield and the Browns coming off of a big week against the Tennessee Titans a week before. We will see if they continue that forward momentum against their arch rivals, the Baltimore Ravens. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk coming in with the $1.99 dono. Says Merry Christmas to you and yours, Coach. I appreciate that very much, Butcher Block. Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you and your family's going to have a good one. Hope you and your gal be able to get together soon and be able to partake in that Merry Christmas, good year. There's my jingle. Hey, I'll take that. I don't get it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But very much appreciated that, Butcher Block. Dono hype as we are just gearing up and getting ready for this one to get started. As always, guys, once you get in here, smash that like button. It always helps out. And as always, share the stream out to help grow the conversation and to help kind of fix some of these YouTube algorithm issues. Dono hype indeed, Butcher Block. Butcher, who you got tonight? Cleveland Browns or the Baltimore Ravens? I have to say this. Betting wise, there was not a whole lot of good bets out there. I did not like hardly anything. Chase T66, if you're watching, let me know if you decided on anything or if you're going to back off and wait till another night. Yeah, it's getting up. It's gearing right here, Jameer. Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you're doing all right. I do, Jameer. Come on now. What's going on? What was your theory again, Jameer? I appreciate that very much, Butcher Block. That stuff always helps out. I have to maybe put this right here. know why. Audio is definitely having some issues tonight. As this one gets kicked off. And the Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns will make their way out now. Absolutely. I love the MJ helmet badge. Jameer says, Browns winning. They play like they did against Tennessee. Well, let's see it. They will open up this game first with a 2 tight end set to the right. Jarvis Landry will now motion to the right. And they will start with a play action, and Baker Mayfield gets hit as he throws, and this one goes down to the ground, incomplete. So almost opening up with a sack was the Baltimore Ravens defense. And the Cleveland Browns will come out on a 2nd and 10. 2 tight ends set to the left. Now they will shift out of that to more of a tray set to the right. And a single receiver as a tight end backside. Play action. Baker Mayfield looks, checks it down to their tight end. He's going to get to the 30, 35. Finally pushed down out of bounds. Or falls down to the ground at the 40, and that's a first down. Yeah, I would like to upgrade to that eventually soon. I don't think this mic's bad, but I would like to upgrade that. I'm wanting to get me a mic boom too, Butcher. I definitely want to get that pretty soon. So trips bunch to the left. Baker Mayfield is under center. And going to hand this one off to Chubb to the left, and he will pick up a gain of a couple. Here soon I will get the game cast up, guys, and get that up and running probably at the first commercial break. Patrick Queen, rookie linebacker out of LSU. And Marcus Peters highlighting the defensive back core for the Ravens. Another inside handoff to Chubb to the left. He will break 1 tackle and will pick up another gain of about 3, and this should bring up a 3rd and about 4. So 3rd and short for the Cleveland Browns here early on in this game. Trying to start out strong against the 7-5 Baltimore Ravens. A win for the Baltimore Ravens would only put them 1 game behind the Cleveland Browns in the race for the playoffs. Going to screen it to Hunt, and he will get enough for a first down, give them a gain of about 6 or 7 off to the left, and that's a first down, Cleveland Browns. Yeah, I haven't looked up the Blue Yetis in a while, so I didn't know. I figured they was around that price, so that's not bad. That's what I might look for maybe after Christmas or something like that. This mic hasn't been bad. I definitely want to get an arm bar for it, but I know the Blue Yeti's even nicer. Got trips to the right, going to get a quick throw to Landry. He's going to look for the double pass. He will now throw it back across the field to Chubb. He's going to get to the 40, now get to the 45, and he will be brought down at about the 47 for a first down. And you could tell that is how that one was designed. They was looking for a quick wide receiver screen. He played faking like he was going to throw it down the middle of the field. It probably was an option, but he had an outlet backside. But you can tell they had about 3 offensive linemen screening for Chubb on the backside. And I like the play call. Coming out here early, being aggressive, trying to take some shots here early. I'm a Browns fan tonight. We need Baltimore to lose to keep our playoff hopes alive. Yep, that would be true. Tough loss for New England, though, as far as they felt like they were starting to string some wins together and maybe have a chance. That was a really bad loss as far as being able to, put them in a driver's seat of their chances of making the playoffs even more. And play action here. Baker will roll right. Hits his tight end for a gain of about 4. And that will bring up a second and about 6. Baker Mayfield starting out 3 of 4 for 34 yards. Another play action here. Rolls right. And he's going to hit his man. That's his tight end. Njoku with a first down again. And the Browns moving down the field with pretty good ease as they are now deep into the Baltimore Ravens territory. As they reach now the red zone, ball is going to be spotted about the 19-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. Njoku with a couple quick catches here on the first drive of the night. Browns offense continuing to look really good. Being led by Baker Mayfield. 3-step drop, looks, now rolls to his left, will fire. And that is completed for a gain of about 10. A fight for the ball here, but it looks like the Browns, it definitely was a fumble. This one was completed to Higgins. He does fumble it, but he will pick up that football, so almost a big play for the Baltimore Ravens there. But able to recover his own fumble was Higgins, and now the Browns will have it 2nd and 1. Ball on about the 8.5 yard mark. Receiver motions in tight. Fakes the counter. Now looks, fires a little whip route to the outside. He catches it, but he will fumble it again. That is Higgins on the catch and fumble. This ball will bounce out of bounds, but it will be a first down. But that is back-to-back catches by Higgins and back-to-back fumbles. Not a good start for Higgins as far as ball security is concerned. Yeah, it would have went up drastically, Butcher. That's for sure. I was just surprised at the way they lost it, the way they came out the week before and the way they lost it this week. Inside handoff, Chubb. He will bounce it. He will cut upfield, and he will run into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, and that drive looked easy. And the Browns are the ones who strike first as Nick Chubb finds the end zone. So just a little inside zone concept there for Nick Chubb, and he does a really nice backside A cut to find the end zone. And so 11 plays, 81 yards, 5:54 off the clock. And just like that, the Browns go up 7-0 with not a whole lot of contest to get down the field as they strike first in this one. I'm going to see if I can get that game cast up for y'all now as we go into our first commercial break. What's up, Carver family? Appreciate you joining the stream. Jameer says Browns are looking pretty hot right now. Hey, the momentum right now is definitely on their side, as they just marched down the field really with ease right there. Baltimore Ravens did not show much resistance. That is for sure. Butcher says, yes, sir. Dog pound. That is a little dog emoji, ain't it? We will transition that there. And we are ready as we are coming back from a commercial break. Just a little bit of a recap. The Browns marched down the field with ease, led by Baker Mayfield, 6 of 7 for 56 yards. And it is topped off by Nick Chubb, 3 carries for 13 yards, and about a 6 to 7 yard Nick Chubb touchdown run. This will be fielded at his own end zone. He will bounce it to the outside, and he will be chopped down at about the 26-yard line. That is where Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens will take over. Why is that, Brayton? Hate to hear that, man. Hope everything's okay. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens, as they need an answering drive here to start out the night. And this will be a handoff, and it's going to be a flea flicker, and Lamar's going to keep it, and he's going to pull down, and he will attempt to run, and he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Probably a loss of 1, actually, as the Ravens try to start out with a little trickery, but the Browns are all over it. Oh, yeah. Keontae Johnson and a shoot. That's for sure. Florida definitely choked that one away. And like I say, that Florida basketball player collapsing on the court, that was not good. And like I say, hoping and praying that he can make a full recovery here quickly. Handoff. This is to Dobbins, and that will get him a gain of about maybe 5 or 6, and this will bring this back to a 3rd and medium. But after trying to take a shot and getting tackled for a loss, this is now instantly a really big 3rd down to start this game for the Baltimore Ravens. So Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will come out in an empty set, and now Dobbins will motion back to the backfield, offset left to Lamar Jackson. He will now swing out to the right. Lamar will look, Lamar will tuck, and Lamar will run 30, 35, makes a man miss, gets to the outside 40, but there is a flag on the field. And this one could be coming back. Holding. Defense. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. So this run will stand. And just like that, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens pick up a 1st down. And that's a big 1st down considering just how easy the Browns were able to drive down the field. You definitely did not want to come out and go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So Very big first down here to open up this game. Lamar Jackson already 2 rushing attempts on the night. J.K. Dobbins with 1. They come out now in an I formation, 2 tight end set. Receiver will now motion to the left. And they will hand it off to Gus Edwards. And that will just pick up a gain of a couple. So 2nd and 6 for the Baltimore Ravens. Like, who throws a shoe? Honestly. Nice little Austin Powers reference right there. So Ravens will come out, and the pistol offset is the tight end. He will now motion up to more of a tray set. Ooh, and that is going to be a false start on Gus Edwards, as he could not hold his water. So this will bring it back to about a 2nd and 9. Check that, 2nd and 11 for the Baltimore Ravens. They're actually going to call it delay a game. What's up, Grid? Appreciate you joining the stream. Just sitting here, hoping for a good game, good matchup. Browns drove it pretty easy, though, on the Ravens. And Lamar will look. He will throw a little check down route here, and he will be slung down to the ground. That is Gus Edwards on the catch. But Goodson all over it, and this will bring up 3rd down. Violent open field tackle there by Goodson of the Cleveland Browns. What is going on? So 5:34 left to play in this first quarter, and here comes another big 3rd down on this opening drive for the Ravens. Hill will motion to the right. Jackson looks. Jackson will throw deep down the field. And this is a lot of contact. And there are the flags. This will be pass interference. Ball was slightly underthrown. And Brown tried to come back to it. And not making a play on the ball was the Browns defensive back. That looks like Stewart Jr. Makes too much contact there. And that will be a free first down for the Baltimore Ravens. So the Baltimore Ravens will get a new possession at the Browns' 25-yard line. Lamar is in trouble. Lamar will now pull it 25, 20, 15, and he will run out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, and that is a big first down. And despite the troubles Lamar Jackson has throwing the football, you cannot deny his athleticism right there, and it is just tough to keep him in the pocket. Looked like he was going to fall down to the ground, but he eludes 2 Browns defender, and he will take off for a gain of 15 and another first down Ravens. So now 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens with 4:40 left to play. Ball was actually marked at the 12-yard line. Pistol formation. Lamar will keep it. Lamar will run 10 and be pushed close to out of bounds at about the 6-yard lines. They actually rule him in bounds. So he will pick up a gain of a couple, but Lamar running the football here early and often on this first drive. I may like that because I may have took him and J.K. Dobbins on a bet to have 12 rushes or more for the both of them. So we'll see. Lamar Jackson, 1 of 1 for 4 yards, but he does have 26 yards rushing on this drive. 2nd and 4 for the Baltimore Ravens. Pistol, H-back, offset right. Outside handoff. Dobbins gets to the 6, and he will be tackled for a gain of 1 yard as he gets to about the 5-yard line. This will bring up 3rd and short. Really good open field tackle there by Mitchell, cornerback for the Cleveland Browns. As this first quarter is scooting by with a very ground-heavy attack by the Baltimore Ravens. So they will come out. Back is offset to the right. That is Dobbins. 2 receivers set on both sides. Lamar will keep it. Lamar to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Guys, on that drive alone, Lamar Jackson has 31 yards rushing. Just do a simple zone concept right here, and he decides to pull it and keep it. Not surprising based off what he did for that drive. Might not be a whole lot through the air, but it still ends up being a 9-play, 73-yard drive, taking off 6 minutes off the clock. And despite how the Cleveland Browns just were able to move the ball with ease and score quick, the Baltimore Ravens come back with a big answer of their own and get this game tied up at 7. So we will let me pull up the box score here in another tab as we go to a commercial break, and we'll talk about what the stats look like so far. As always, guys, appreciate you all watching. If you would, hit the thumbs up. Always helps out the stream. Share it out to grow the conversation. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays. # Flight to 3K. We are just a couple away from hitting the 2,500 mark. So Lamar Jackson was 1 of 1 for 4 yards on that drive, but he already put 4 carries for 31 yards in this game and a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 2 carries, 6 yards. For the Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, a really strong start. 6 of 7 for 56 yards, averaging 8 yards a throw. Jarvis Landry had 1 for 1 as he continues to throw the ball in this offense. Connected with Nick Chubb on a 12-yard reception. For the Cleveland Browns rushing attack, Nick Chubb, 3 carries, 13 yards, and a touchdown. And it's for the receiving for the Browns, it is David Njoku with 2 catches for 31 yards. Rashard Higgins had 2 catches for 11, but also had 2 fumbles. So, good start for him to get those receptions. Bad start as far as just holding on to the football is concerned. But that is where we are at. We are in a commercial break right now. Did they really, Brayton? It's probably not surprising based off the events, what took place. Probably not a lot of those dudes wanting to play right now. As we are now coming back from commercial break. Like I say, just a big answer drive right there for the Baltimore Ravens. A win here tonight would bring the Baltimore Ravens just 1 game back from the Cleveland Browns. As good of a year as Cleveland Browns are having, they're still not a lock to make the playoffs. You got to think if they lose here and lose another game down the stretch, the Baltimore Ravens would have a 2-game series lead on them, because I believe the Baltimore Ravens really handled them early on in the year. I thought it was like 35-7, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that was the other way around. Let me see here. So Cleveland Browns' first play of this drive will be a stretch handoff to Nick Chubb that will only get a gain of a couple. As we kind of look back to the first game of the year, Browns and Ravens. Ravens won that handily 38-6. So just like I thought it was. So Brayton says he needs the Browns to lose out. Or he says he needs the Ravens to lose out. So 2 tight ends set here for the Browns. They will now shift. Njoku will now line up in a tray set to the left. And the single receiver will be a tight end to the right. Chubb offset to the right as well. 3-step drop. Looks, he's going to throw a deep route to his tight end on that single receiver side. And there's too much contact there from Clark, number 36 of the Ravens. And that will draw a pass interference. So Baker Mayfield clearly liked the matchup right there with his big tight end against a smaller cornerback because he did not hesitate. That was a pre-snap read. As soon as he snapped that ball, he instantly went to that side. That was Harrison Bryant, I believe his name is, the backup tight end for the Cleveland Browns. They like his big body. So empty set here for the Cleveland Browns as they have a first down. This is going to be a free play. Raven jumped off sides, and Baker Mayfield will go down with a sack. They also threw a flag on the hit. If they threw a flag on the hit, that was pathetic. Surely this flag is about the offsides only. Offsides defense. That penalty is declined. Personal foul. Roughing the passer? Are you freaking kidding me? That was a clean sack, and they call roughing the passer. I don't get it. I mean, Baker Mayfield is almost in a crouch position, so of course his head is going to be lower. You can't. They're asking too much of these defenders. And I'm an offensive guy, but that's horse crap right there. And that's a 15-yard free play for the Cleveland Browns. Play action here. Mayfield rolls left, in trouble, went out fire, gets it connected to Jarvis Landry. He will fumble the football. The ball is on the deck. Who's got it? Landry looks like he might have recovered his own fumble. Ravens stood up with the football. Still no call made. And I think they're going to say Browns football, even though a Raven came up with it. We'll get the call here. Catch, fumble, recovered by Cleveland. So they're going to have to take another look at this. It would be gain of about maybe 6. The ball is definitely a fumble. And it looks like he did get it back. So, Browns already with 3 fumbles, but not one of them have been lost here today. 2 tight ends set to the left here for the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield under center. Handoff Chubb. He will cut it up the middle, and that will be a gain of a couple, and this will bring up a 3rd and about 4. Police officer, appreciate you joining the stream. He says, Ravens are cheating, Browns are better. Hey. I guess anyone who doesn't like the stream, Butcher. So 3rd and 4 for the Cleveland Browns here. Big play for this Baltimore Raven defense as they need to try to find a way to get off the field here. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Ravens. Mayfield will go deep down the field, and this one's incomplete. Just a little bit wide for his intended receiver, and the field goal unit. Will the field goal unit come out? They may leave the offense out on the field here. This would be interesting to see what the Browns do. They've had a lot of positive momentum with this offense, and the offense will stay out on a 4th and 4 at about the 35-yard line for the Ravens. So 4th and 4. That last pass was intended for Peoples-Jones. So twins stack, 2 running backs in the backfield. Lunks to the right, now comes back left, and this one is incomplete, but flags come flying. I don't know. I feel like the refs just do not let it play sometimes. I thought this was well defended. Pass interference defense. Spot foul. Automatic first down for the Cleveland Browns. Bailed out on a 4th and 4. That was number 22, Smith. Let's see real quick here. Higgins on the slant. Boy, there's some contact there. Goodness gracious, man. I don't even know. You don't even see his body hardly move. I'm telling you, that's coming from a guy who's offense. 100%. I just don't like that call. And here we go. Mayfield will now roll out left, throws to his fullback. This one's a little high and incomplete. And this will bring up a 2nd and 10. Butcher says, Coach, my girlfriend bought me a new streaming setup for Christmas. I want to open that up now. I need more memory space. So what all did you get? He says new streaming setup, like new laptop. What you got cooking over there, Butcher? 2nd and 10 here for the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield so far tonight, 7 of 10 for 60 yards. Twins to the right and twins to the left. Empty set. It's actually a tray set. And looks like the tight end is going to go a little early here. Got some happy feet. This is going to be a false start on the Cleveland Browns. So back it up. 5. That was Bryant on the false start. So 41 seconds remain in this first quarter. Custom built desktop, 2 26-inch monitors, and custom. Wow. There you go, Butcher. Awesome, man. That's what I'm talking about. So here we go. Trips to the right, single receiver. Looks like it's Higgins to the left. Nick Chubb's also to the left. This is a 2nd and 15. Ball on the 28 of the Ravens. Mayfield going to go deep down the right side of the field. Intended for Jarvis Landry. That will fall incomplete. And this will bring up a 3rd and 15. Just tried to get him on a little fade route there. And just too far for Jarvis Landry. So 3rd and 15. Mayfield lunks. Mayfield will now flush out, roll to the left. He's going to run. Gets to the 25, and he will be pushed out at about the 21-yard line. Got a really good block by a tight end. Really threw his tight end into the block. Corner came up hard and took out the tight end's legs. But this will bring up a 4th down. Surely they kick the field goal here. And Mayfield is staying on the field. This is a head scratcher here. Ball on the 21, 4th and 8. The Browns are going to stay on the field. Trips right, single receiver left. We'll see if they actually snap it. I don't think they do. And they will get a timeout. Or no, that's actually going to be the end of the first quarter. So with the end of the first quarter, Cleveland Browns 7, Baltimore Ravens 7. Looks like we could be seeing a Cleveland Brown field goal attempt here. What's up, Rose? Appreciate you joining the stream. She told me she used my credit card, so technically I upgraded myself. Hey, whatever it takes, Butcher. It's the thought that counts, right? That's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, Clark. Yeah, Brayden, we should. I was thinking about that literally today about, what really worked well on the channel, what had some fun nights, and I think trivia was some really good nights. Of course, we had to have those trivia nights with no sports. But I would be game for more trivia nights. I think it was fine. I think it was fun, and it was entertaining. We definitely should do it. Be on the lookout for me and Butcher getting connected soon. We definitely need to do that this week. Have a across the map sports. Butcher definitely need to get connected and have a stream. Like I say, the first one can be on your channel. But yeah, trivia nights wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I'm going to get on here a little bit more, at least once a week, and have some hangout streams. Just pull it up, sit here, have some chat. I like to get some more where playing some video games as well. Want to start streaming more rather than just once or twice a week. Probably going to start streaming the Titan games again. Butcher says, I'm down. Brayden says, I don't know if Bobby wants to do trivia with his girlfriend anymore. He's like 0-99. He's got to do it at least once. If he's 0-99, he's got to try to find a way to not go 0-100. Got to try to avoid the skunk. That is for sure. So Baker Mayfield on the sidelines here, as it looks like they will attempt this field goal to try to go up by 3. This ball is going to be on the left side of the field, on the left hash. Cody Parkey, 17-19 on the season with a long of 46. This one is 39. Snap, set, kick is away, and this one is pulled left. No good. That ball looked like he didn't have a chance from the moment go. Cody Parkey pulls this one. And the Cleveland Browns, despite moving the ball, getting some pass interference calls, come up with 0. And that's a big break for the Baltimore Ravens. Is, like I say, they had some, what I thought was some bad calls go against their way. And they end up being okay with it. And Cleveland Browns coming away with 0 points. So Baltimore Ravens now with a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. Awesome, Butcher. Says, Coach, we looking to buy a house too? Lots of changes coming in 2021 for your boy. Butcher, man, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I wish you the best luck. That's exciting. The house buying process for me and my wife was longer than we wanted it to. Had its adventures, but we are super happy where we are at. And I'm still looking to make some changes to my streaming setup, but we're excited. May have asked for a couple Christmas gift ideas for my streaming room. But yeah, Butcher, that'd be great, man. The real question is, would you be in Boston or would you be... I'm trying to think where she's at. She's a few hours away, I believe. So is the boy leaving Boston or Manhattan? I forget exactly where you're at over there. No, she moved down with me. We'd stay in the same town in Cape. Oh, really? That'd be good. That'd be good, Butcher. So here we go. Ravens will take over at their own 29-yard line. Trips left. Now motion receiver to the right. Play action will throw to the right. That was intended for Snead, but this ball hits the ground before he can get to him. It just amazes me the regression we are seeing from Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was never a great quarterback by any means as far as throwing the football, but he was a lot better than what I thought he would be. But his throwing is just really going in the wrong track. Lamar looking. Lamar will now tuck. Then Lamar will go down. And I believe that one is a sack. Olivier Vernon, Myles Garrett was there as well. And this will bring up a quick third down for the Baltimore Ravens. Olivier Vernon was there first. He will be credited with the sack. So this will be a 3rd and 12, exactly not where you want to be for the Baltimore Ravens. 3-step drop. Lamar in trouble. Lamar sacked again. There is a flag on the play around the line of scrimmage, but that is back-to-back sacks. We'll see what the flag is. Illegal motion on the offense. That will be declined. And just like that, the Baltimore Ravens will have to punt. And that is twice now Lamar has slipped in the pocket in an attempt to kind of take off. And Sam Koch will now come out here as he averages about a 45-yard punt on the year. He will get this one off. It's going to be fielded at the 35, and that is where he will fair catch it. And the Browns will take over at their own 35, a very quick possession for the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, take it, Butcher. Absolutely take it. You finally found that one that will, for some reason, put up with you. So absolutely take it, man. That's great. Just awesome news, Butcher. Keep me updated with that. That's awesome. So we will look at the box stats so far in this game. Lamar Jackson just 1 of 2 for 4 yards. He has 4 carries for 31 yards. J.K. Dobbins 2 carries for 6. Receiving, Gus Edwards 1 for 4. Baker Mayfield 7 of 11 for 60 yards. Jarvis Landry 1 of 1 for 12. Nick Chubb 5 carries, 17 yards and a touchdown. Browns are being led in receiving by Rashard Higgins 2 of 11 and David Njoku 2 of 31. And that is where we are at right now. Cleveland Browns 9-3, trying to get to 10-3. You don't say that very often for the Cleveland Browns. And the Baltimore Ravens 7-5, trying to get to 8-5 and pull within 1 game of the Cleveland Browns in the standings. And like I say, that they might be 1 game back, but if the Browns would lose and the Ravens would win again, Ravens have a tiebreaker in a case of them winning here tonight, because that would have them 2 wins on the year against the Cleveland Browns if they win tonight. But the Baltimore Ravens have got to move the football. That is for sure. Jameer said, I'm back. Internet went out for a second. Appreciate you very much, Jameer. Open door policy, homie. When we get settled in and all this blows over, we got a party. I'll make sure the cooler is full. That'd be great. Definitely need to get you down Nashville one day. Show you what Broadway's all about. That'd be good. Yeah, hopefully we're in for a better year in 2021. I'm hoping for that. 2020 has kind of been a sucky one, that's for sure. As we are coming back from a commercial break. I tell you, Cleveland Browns got a lot of fans in their stadium. They definitely got a lot of fans in their stadium. It's nice to see. Oh, absolutely, Butcher. Absolutely. Got to pace yourself. Total yards, 96 for the Browns, 35 for the Ravens. Landry will motion to the left. Mayfield under center. Play action. Will now pass it to Hunt on a little screen. He'll make a man miss. Will bounce to the right, and we'll get a gain of about 4. There is a flag on the play. And we got illegal use of hands. That is defense. So automatic first down for the Cleveland Browns on this one on number 24, Marcus Peters. So we got I formation. Njoku will motion to the right to a pro set right. Handoff. Hunt. He will cut it up the middle and we'll get a gain of about 4. So a good first down play there for the Cleveland Browns as they are pushing towards midfield in this one. 13:20 left to play first half. So 2nd and 6 now for the Cleveland Browns. Twins receiver stacked to the left. Single receiver is Landry to the right and a pro set. Mayfield looks right. Now looks back left. Will fire deep down the field for a deep post route. Intended for Higgins. This one's incomplete. Well covered. But I believe this one hits Higgins right in the hands. He's got to find a way to catch this one. He gets good body position here. But the issue is Higgins lets the ball come to him rather than him go attack the football. This football comes all the way to the chest of him and bounces out. It's not what you want from your receivers. You want them to attack the football here. By him waiting, he allows the defender to really get bump coverage with them. And it's incomplete. And this will bring up a 3rd and 6. Trips to the left. Single receiver is Higgins to the right. Landry will motion in. Mayfield looks left. Now right. Now we'll pull it, tuck it, looks, throws, and he will try to check it down to Bryant. But I think Bryant was starting to move thinking Mayfield was about to run. This one right off the hands of Bryant. It sure did look like Mayfield was looking to run. I give credit to Mayfield for keeping his eyes down the field. Yeah, Bryant just peeked upfield looking like he was trying to gear up and find somebody to block. When Mayfield decided to throw him that football, it would have been an easy first down. Instead, the Browns were forced to punt. And this punt is up and away. And it will be fielded. No, decoyed, and this one will bounce in and out of the end zone, so the Ravens will take over at the 25-yard line. This one remains tied. Baltimore Ravens 7, Cleveland Browns 7. Absolutely, Butcher. You 100% need to come back to the football, attack the football. I've told my receivers multiple times, you let that ball get to your chest, good things are not going to happen. So, Ravens, when we come back from a commercial break, will take over at their own 25. Going to show some love to the YouTube community. 5:17 for Gridiron, Butcher. 5:17, and that is consistent every single stream. Dude's got it going on. Absolutely, Butcher. 100% agree. As we are gearing up, coming back from a commercial break. So, could be a big drive here for the Baltimore Ravens here. 1st and 10, taking over at their own 20-yard line. Handoff. This is Dobbins. Nice cut up the middle, and he will get a nice gain of 10 yards here to start this drive. As he picks up his 3rd carry of the night. Now 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. So 1st and 10 now, pistol formation for the Ravens. And they hand this one off to Gus Edwards. Don't quite understand why they don't just keep Dobbins in. I don't like how the Ravens refuse to let one of their running backs get comfortable and get going. Like, Dobbins right there gets a 10-yard carry, and they take him right out, and they hand it off to Gus Edwards. You would like to see a back be able to build momentum, but I don't know. This will bring up now a 2nd and 6 as Dobbins will now check back into the game. Pistol formation, H-back offset right, tight end to the left. Play action, look, Lamar still looking. Lamar will now tuck it and run. Gets to the 40, gets to the 45, and that is where he will fall down. And he will get the 1st down, now 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Probably could have thrown his check down to Dobbins, but just as good, he elects to tuck it and run, and will pick up the 1st down now for the Baltimore Ravens. 10:30 left to play in this 1st half. Ball sits at the 45-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. Handoff, J.K. Dobbins cuts up. Dobbins gets a good gain of about 14 here, and he wants to continue to get the rock as he does the little feed me emoji. This is power football all day here. But Dobbins does a really good job of continuing to move his feet and fall forward. I think they need to keep him in with Lamar Jackson in this game. Pistol formation, twins on both sides. Slot right is the fullback. He will now motion in. Hand off Dobbins, and he will fall down as he tried to make a cut. There will only be a gain of 1. And they are talking about the surface of the playing field tonight. And with them saying that now, there has been an awful amount of people slipping. Lamar, Dobbins. You are seeing a lot of people slide on this surface here tonight. Myles Garrett comes up gimpy on this last play. He will walk off the field on his own, but holding his elbow, looks to be in some pain. So he's got 10.5 sacks, third consecutive season with 10 or plus sacks, which sets a franchise record. So the Browns definitely don't want to lose him. So the Baltimore Ravens with receivers stacked to the right, Dobbins offset right. Get a receiver motion left. And Lamar will throw it to Snead. This one's caught, and this one is a gain of about 10. Give him a first down. As they are showing some replays of the previous play where Garrett hurts his elbow. Ravens will come out first down now. Ball on about the 31-yard line of the Browns. In a wishbone pistol look here. Lamar will keep it. Gets to the 30. Gets to the 25, the 20, 15. And he will get pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. And that is a first down Ravens. Give them a gain of 20. And the Ravens, via the ground game, picking up positive yardage against the Cleveland Browns here. Just an option play here. Midline veer. Elects to keep it. And he gets to the outside. Now we got 1st and 10 with 8 minutes left to go in this first half. Twins to the right. Single receiver left in a pro set. And going to shovel pass here, but the Ravens take a timeout as Harbaugh looked frustrated. Might have been almost a delay of game. Lamar kind of getting back at his coach and then gives him a hug. I think Lamar was trying to tell him, I got the snap off. And Harbaugh didn't trust him. So a quick timeout, and Lamar Jackson will come back out. Ravens offense, 36 consecutive games with 100 rushing yards. Longest active streak since 1974. Twins to the right, single receiver is left. H-back will now motion to the left offensive line. Handoff, Edwards, he will bounce to the right. 10, 5, dives for the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens. Gus Edwards taking this handoff, bouncing it to the outside, and diving for the end zone. And it does look like the ball just crosses the plane. I do not see them being able to overturn this one. The last angle they just showed, maybe just short. But I don't think it's going to be enough evidence to be able to overturn this one. And if it doesn't, the Ravens will have taken their first lead of the night. I think this is a touchdown. Don't think it's enough there to overturn it. And they have confirmed touchdown, so Tucker out to kick this extra point. And the Ravens have scored 14 unanswered points now in this one. Now with the lead 14-7 over the Cleveland Browns as we go to some box stats here for you. Lamar Jackson, just a pedestrian, 2 of 3 for 14 yards, but he does have 6 carries for 61 yards. J.K. Dobbins, 5 carries, 31 yards. Gus Edwards, 3 carries, 19. Receiving, it is Gus Edwards, 1 for 4. Willie Snead, 1 for 10. For the Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, 7 of 13 for 60 yards with a 4.6 average, rating of 66.2. Jarvis Landry, also 1 of 1 for 12 yards tonight. Nick Chubb, 5 carries, 17 yards. That's what's kind of is a stat that's kind of sticking out right now. Nick Chubb, 5 carries, 17 yards. Not really Cleveland Brown football, if you ask me. I think they're starting to get to where they're wanting to throw the ball around more, and I don't know if that is their MO. I think they need to be a run-first team and then have Baker Mayfield taking shots down the field. With that being said, Cleveland receiving Jarvis Landry 1 of 4, but it's Rashard Higgins 2 of 11 and David Njoku 2 of 31. And that is where we stand right now in this game. See if I can find some team stats for us real quick. Total yards, Cleveland Browns 100, Baltimore now up to 114. No turnovers on the night, even though Cleveland has fumbled the ball 3 times. Time of possession, 11:43 Baltimore, 10:28 Cleveland. Baltimore 11 first downs to Cleveland's 10. So there's a couple team stats for you in this one so far. So, we are in a commercial break, just waiting to get back, and the Cleveland Browns will find themselves in a drive that they need an answer. It looks like we are now coming back from a commercial break. Baltimore Ravens with a scoring drive there to take the lead for the first time tonight. 14 unanswered points for the Baltimore Ravens as they kick this one off to the Cleveland Browns. This will go in and out of the end zone. So the Browns will start on their own 25. So a 2 tight end set for the Cleveland Browns, also with an H-back offset left. Going to hand it inside zone to the left, and Chubb will cut it back up, and we'll just get a gain of a couple here. So not much room to run the football here early on for the Cleveland Browns. So 3 wide receivers set to the right. Jarvis Landry will now motion to the left. 3-step drop. Mayfield still lunks, in trouble. Rolls to the right, still in trouble. Will now fire this one all the way down the field, and he's going to connect to his receiver. He catches it, but they are going to say out of bounds. Maybe that his body just landed out of bounds as he caught this one. That was his big body tight end, Bryant. And he does catch this one out of bounds. So incomplete, 3rd and 7. I thought Baker Mayfield was just throwing it away. What's up, Jaquil? Detroit Lions versus Tennessee Titans this Sunday. Absolutely. Hopefully Titans can stack wins. So a 3 wide receiver set to the right. Kind of trips bunch set tight. Look, 5-step drop for Mayfield. Still looking. Will now fire deep down the middle of the field, and he's got his man, Jarvis Landry. That's actually just a gain of about 13, but it is a gain and a first down. Just a deep curl route here for Jarvis Landry, but look at how he comes back for the football. That's the difference between him and Higgins. If he just sits and waits on this football, it's probably picked off, but he sprints back to the ball and is able to get a reception there. Inside handoff, Chubb, next play, gets another gain of a couple, bringing up about a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7. So right now, just 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for Nick Chubb kind of situation tonight. Cleveland Browns hoping that they can hit a big one here at some point. They got to remain to stay committed to that run game. 2nd and 7. 5:52 left to play in this first half. Double tight. Play action. Mayfield looking down the field. He will now take that shot down the field, and this one's connected in between two defenders. That is Peoples-Jones on the reception, and they are now deep into Baltimore territory. So just a deep corner route here. Give it about a 15-step yard corner route. And just a well-thrown ball here by Baker Mayfield. Delivers it when he has to. Hangs in there, takes a shot. And good catch by Peoples going up and attacking the football with a sense of urgency. That one, gain of 37. Brown's going to have to call a timeout before they take a delay of game. But just like that, the Browns in Baltimore territory. Quill says Florida Gators versus Alabama going to be for the SEC championship. Mark it down. Alabama wins big, in my opinion. And that does not come from how Florida played this weekend. I just felt like the past few weekends, Bama's going to win that game big, I believe. Florida might be able to keep up with them, but I don't know. I just think Alabama wins that one with ease. 2 tight ends set to the right, or 2 wide receivers set to the right. Landry will now motion right, makes it a trips bunch. And handoff right, Chubb cuts it up. Strong run in here by Chubb as he gets probably his best run of the night. Give him a gain of about 8. Really kept the legs moving, and this is a good first down play. Definitely the best run of the night for Nick Chubb. Now 8 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. To think of 31 yards rushing, and 24 of those are after contact. So not a whole lot of running lanes right now going for Nick Chubb, as he is being met pretty early in every run. I formation, handoff, Chubb keeps it up the middle. 10, 5, touchdown. Browns finds a crease, and he finds the end zone. A 14-yard run for number 24, Nick Chubb, as now that is his best run of the night. This is just a simple isolation run here for Nick Chubb. Fullback inserts, gets a good block on the second level, and Nick Chubb is able to crease it and get to the end zone right here, topping off a 7-play, 75-yard drive for the Cleveland Browns, and they need an answer, and they got an answer. Cleveland Browns 14, Baltimore Ravens 14. I think Notre Dame's I think as long as Notre Dame just has a respectable loss to Clemson, like just barely lose, I think Notre Dame gets in. I think if they get killed by Clemson, maybe they get pushed out. As long as it's a respectable game, Notre Dame, I think, stays in. They'll be a one-loss team, losing to Clemson, who's a one-loss team. I think they both get in. Alabama's in. Then it really comes down to that 4th seed. I don't really, even though I think Ohio State's one of the better teams out there, I don't really agree with them getting in on just a 5-game schedule. I think it probably should be like a team like Texas A&M as long as they finish the year out right against Tennessee. Quill, appreciate you joining the stream though. Hope you and your family had a really good Thanksgiving. Wish you a Merry Christmas in this holiday season. We are on commercial break as we've got 4:16 remaining. Yeah, Coastal Carolina has had a really good year, Jaquil. They won't make the playoffs, but they have had a really good year. They have a really exciting offense to watch, that's for sure. Yeah, Butcher, I'd be fine with it. I would like to see them get in over Ohio State, that's for sure. I mean, when I watch Ohio State, are they one of the better teams? Yes, but 4 or 5 games is not enough. When you consider the SEC teams going through a 10-game schedule of only SEC opponents, and Clemson going through Notre Dame twice, I don't agree with it. Carver family says, when you gonna bust out your other helmet? I guess I could do it right now. Ooh. Switching with the Titans one for now. There's my Florida State helmet. Not bad. It's okay. Not bad. I did upgrade my helmet inventory here today, Terry. Got about 6 more helmets, so I've got a lot of helmets to play with now. Yeah, I'm not really a Florida State fan, Jaquil. I just like their helmet. I think this style of helmet, the red to the black, I think it's one of the best college football helmets I've seen. I like it. I think the chrome, the gold chrome Seminole, Tomahawk, whatever you want to call it, I think it's been one of the best. Yeah, they're old football helmets, old high school football helmets from my team, Butcher, and they're all beat up. And so I sand them and I putty them to try to help clean up the dashes. As Lamar Jackson's in trouble, he's going to roll out to the right and slips again, and he will fall down, and that's going to be a loss of about 10, as Lamar just cannot keep his footing. But yeah, so I take them, sand them, fill in the cracks as best as I can, primer it, and start spray painting. This one's actually, I made a video. I need to make a video on it. But spray painted it red and black, and then I really, with a fine, multiple attempts to blend the black and the red together, thought it did a really good job, to be honest. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Twins on both sides. Hands off J.K. Dobbins. He'll get to the outside, gets to the 15, and that will be just a gain of a couple. And the Ravens in jeopardy of going 3 and out in this one real quick. Yeah, the arrow. Tomahawk. I don't know why. But yeah, an arrow. It's a spear, coach. Get with it. Yeah, there you go. Whatever. I don't know why I said tomahawk. So 3rd and 9 for the Baltimore Ravens. And they're just going to do a little quick inside handoff to Hill. And they're going to have to punt this football. And the Cleveland Browns, We're going to have a chance to extend this lead here, as the big sack there for Lamar Jackson did not do him any favors of him running around and then falling down. Just not good for the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I like it. I guess what kind of puts me off on it a little bit, Carver family, is just the different tone of the face mask being gold. I almost feel like the helmet would look better black face mask, but I mean, based off the pictures and everything I see, this color face mask is almost spot on with how theirs is. Do they do airbrush? I felt like they probably dipped the helmets. Airbrush wouldn't be bad. I should probably look into doing that, because I've always wanted to pick up a hobby of airbrushing. Never really thought about airbrushing helmets. Maybe. Brayton is still struggling. He pops in here, a shoe. Brayton still struggling with the Florida loss. Tough one, Brayton. I gotta get me a better camera though. That's for sure. I want a camera that picks up my LED lights better. Gotta get a better camera. So we are on a commercial break. Browns are gonna have a chance to regain this lead. Yeah, I could see that, Butcher, for sure. This was tricky. And after multiple attempts, I really think I did a really good job of blending it together. But an airbrush would be better because it's tighter lines. That would have been a much better. Auburn did fire their head coach. A little bit of a head scratcher there, Jaquil. You're not going to find a better candidate out there if you're Auburn. He won him a national championship not that long ago. I don't know. I just don't think that's a good decision by Auburn. They can easily go out and hire someone else and be way worse than what they are. So, didn't like it. I did not like the decision. See, that's something right there I probably should have made a video on as soon as it happened. And I didn't strike on it. I got to do a better job of that. I think I might have been out, though, when the news broke. If we beat Bama, the only thing that stops us from making the playoffs is if it is a keeping it clean shoot. You're not beating Bama, Brayton. And I like Florida. I watch Florida. I want to do a Florida helmet. They're not beating Bama. I didn't think they was going to beat Bama before this past weekend. I don't really think they're going to beat Bama now. Bama's good this year. I say it every year, but I think this year might be the best offensive line I've seen at Alabama. I mean, them dudes up front, they eat. And Peoples-Jones will fill this at about the 32 and will get to the 34, 35. So with 151 to play in this first half, Baker Mayfield will see if they can get a drive together and regain this lead. Trask maybe could fall. I don't know how high his draft stock is. But now the Patriots have kind of won just enough to kind of be in the middle of no man's land as far as drafting a quarterback. That's concerned. No chance, Jaquil. No chance. Texas A&M, I honestly think that could be maybe Tennessee finds a way, but I think Texas A&M could beat them pretty good. Texas A&M's trying to win big and get in the playoffs. Don't be fooled with what Tennessee did to Vanderbilt. I'm a Vanderbilt fan. We have nobody. We had 48 scholarship players. You're supposed to have 53. Normal teams have 60 to 80 scholarship players, 65 to 80 scholarship players. We had nobody on that field. Y'all did exactly what you should do to us. Texas A&M got a lot more players. I don't even know, Brayton, if Pitts will fall to 15th. Pitts is probably the best player in the league. I think in the nation. I think he's a top 5 to top 10 pick. Mayfield, 3rd and 3, looks right, in trouble, almost gets sacked, still in trouble. Now fire in the middle of the field, and he's got Higgins for a first down. There is a flag on the play. This one, if it stands, gets him to about the 36, 37. We'll have to see what the flag is. Mayfield, really good job avoiding pressure and finding a man open down the middle of the field, but this might be holding. They're going to say pass interference on the offense, so this will back it up and replay 3rd down. That one's called on number 11, Donovan Peoples-Jones. No, not too bad. As long as that gets final, it looks like Vanderbilt will hire Notre Dame's defense coordinator, Clark Lee, and I think it's a really good hire. I've actually talked to him, met with him. He came in our facility, Carver family, about 2 years ago, recruiting, and he seemed like a good guy. And also, he was very, focused. He was wanting to do his job. And, I mean, he's got a good track record, so hopefully it works out. And he's a Nashville guy. Did you see where it's final? Because I haven't saw that, but I haven't been on Twitter in the past hour. Mayfield in trouble, and Mayfield will just throw this one away. He gets completely drilled. I thought the refs thought about throwing a flag. Thank goodness they didn't. But I tell you, that should have been intentional grounding. It is intentional ground. I about to say he just threw that, so Mayfield's pleading his case. You literally just threw it away. Yeah, Vandy alum is pretty cool. He's from Middle Tennessee, Carver family. His dad was actually the team doctor for Nashville Sounds. They say he's best friends with Tim Corbin, so I'm sure that had a lot to help in this search for him. But went to Belmont, played basketball, then walked on for Vanderbilt, played fullback and linebacker. So I think that, means a lot to him. So the Browns are going to be forced to punt here. Boy, Ngakwe, however you want to say his name, almost could have got that football away. Baker Mayfield's upset about the intentional grounding. To me, it was clear that he was just getting rid of this football. So this will be 1:09 remaining on the clock in the first half. Baltimore Ravens with 2 timeouts in a really good football game and a game that matters. And the ref's still discussing this. But this is a game that matters because if the Ravens can win, they pull within 1 game of the Browns, putting a lot more pressure on the Browns to continue to win in these last 3 weeks of the season because the Ravens had essentially beat the Browns both times this year. So they would hold the tiebreaker for sure in this one, if that's the case. So this one will be downed at about the 45. So with 1 minute and 1 second left to play, Baltimore Ravens with plenty of time to get in scoring position here to end a really good first half. So we'll have to see if the Ravens can kind of build on this momentum. I need to get on Twitter and see if it is a final. Yeah, so it is final. So that's a good. I think it's a good hire. As we are in a commercial break. So we are back from commercial break. 1 minute left to play in this first half. Lamar Jackson just 2 of 3 for 14 yards, but he does have 61 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown. He's been sacked 4 times. And it looks like he has changed his cleats. He has had an issue keeping his footing on this turf. Him and alongside other players, J.K. Dobbins in the backfield with Lamar Jackson. They still have 2 timeouts left, so you can use any part of the field you want. 3-step drop. Lamar looks. Lamar throws to the left, and this one intended for Brown, just out of reach of his hands, comes up incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 56 seconds left to go in the half. You don't want this to go too quick though. You don't want to give the Browns any time to maybe have chances. They got 2 timeouts of their own, even though they would be essentially really deep in their own backfield. Lamar looks, quick throw to the outside, and this one goes off the hands of Brown. And for as much as the struggles Lamar Jackson has throwing the football, you got to catch those. That one goes right off the hands of his receiver. Brown's got to catch those, as I think there was a lot of hope and optimism about Hollywood Brown coming into this offense. And I think he's had a pretty disappointing year, as he just does not look like that consistent wide receiver. So already a 3rd and 10 and still 52 seconds remaining. Lamar, 3-step drop, looks, steps up in the pocket, flushes out, rolls to the right, tries to keep his eyes downfield. He will fire downfield. He's got his tight end to the 30. 25 stiff, 20 down to the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson making a unreal play right there, just finding a way to go in, out, left, right, in, out, all the way, flushes out to the right, keeps his eyes down the field, and he's got a tight end just kind of saying, la-di-da-da, oh, I'm going to run up the middle of the field, up the side, and I catch it, and he gets to the 10. Big first down there. Just playing backyard football at that point. Andrews with a nasty little stiff there, that's for sure. So now 1st and 10, 37 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, not only in a territory to put up some points, but they now have a good chance to find the end zone here. Lamar Jackson in gun. J.K. Dobbins to the left. Twins to the left. Pro right. 3-step. Look. Lamar flushes out. Lamar's going to run. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Ravens. There is a penalty marker down, so before we make this official, we will have to see what the flag is. And it is holding on the defense. It is declined, and it is a touchdown. So Lamar Jackson just going through his read, flushes out to the right. Could have threw his deep drag, but elects to just tuck it and run. And I mean, that's what Lamar does. I mean, he wants to pull it. He wants to keep it. He wants to run it. And he's got 2 rushing touchdowns on the night to show for it, as Tucker will get this one up and in. So now the Ravens pull ahead again, 21-14 with 30 seconds to go at half. So a big drive there to end this first half. Still 30 seconds left to go with 2 timeouts remaining for the Cleveland Browns. I will give an update, guys. As always, we will take a halftime intermission. Stick around, stay in the chat, and we will come back with second half action, as this has been a really good Monday Night Football game, and I think this is going to be a game that goes all the way down to the wire. I don't expect either team to kind of bow out here. Big division game. As Tucker will kick this one off, and this one will get in and out of the end zone. So we'll see if the Browns try to push it down the field with 30 seconds remaining, or if they take it just to the half. They got the ball first in this game, so I do not think that they'll be kind of conservative right here. They might try to see if they can push the ball down the field. What's up, Packer Nation 12? Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you're having a good night. I just don't do Discord that much, Brayton. I don't. I feel like I already get too many notifications on my phone as it is. Trey set to the left, single receiver is Higgins to the right. 3-step drop, Mayfield. Lunks will now fire a deep breaking in route to Higgins. That is caught, and a first down, ball on about the 42. And there will be a timeout for the Cleveland Browns. So there will be 1 remaining timeout left at 24 seconds. So the Browns trying to see if they can chip a quick 3. Oh, I see you, Packer Nation. Sounds pretty good. NBA basketball starting up. We'll start doing some NBA streams back again. I always enjoy doing those. So here we go. Trips, a Trey set to the left. Single receiver is Higgins again to the right. So same formation. 3-step drop. Mayfield looks. Mayfield in trouble. Mayfield throws, and this gets into the dirt. He took a big shot. They've been able to hit Mayfield tonight. That is for sure. Now 2nd and 10. Clock will stop at 20 seconds. I'm still off work, so why not? Absolutely, Packer Nation. Said, not looking forward to going back, though. I hate training new guys. Don't we all? Pass along your knowledge. Trey set to the left. Single receiver is Higgins to the right. 3-step, 5-step. Now dumps it off to Hunt. Tries to make a spin move. Does not fake anybody out of his shoes. And then gets tackled inbounds, so going to have to be forced to call a timeout. That was not a good play by Hunt, as he should have just got out of bounds there. This first half has taken forever. And I don't know why. It was one of the quickest first quarters I've seen in a while in the NFL. And it is 8:50 and we are still not out of here. Of this first half. Yeah, that does suck, Packer Nation. 100%. Big prevent defense here. They bring no pressure. Mayfield now tells him go deep. He is going to just launch this one deep all the way to the end zone, and it goes out of bounds, and a Raven just ran right into the goalpost. Lucky he is okay. He gets up as he took a well of a shot to the goalpost. It is halftime. They brought no pressure right there. And he was able to throw this one to the end zone. But that is how we will end the first half. Guys, stick around. I believe it's going to be a really good second half of football. Baltimore Ravens 21, Cleveland Browns 14.
Music keeps me singing.
keep it real.
Alright guys, so we are back. They have just kicked off this to open up here in the second half. What's up, Ashley? Appreciate you joining the stream. Braden says, oh my God, perfect timing. Always Chewy LTD, appreciate you joining the stream. So guys, kind of looking back on the box stats so far in this first half before we get started with the second. Lamar 3 of 6 for 53 yards. He had 7 carries for 78. J.K. Dobbins, 6 carries for 33. For the Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, also Lamar Jackson, 7 carries for 78 and 2 touchdowns. Let me make that known. Baker Mayfield, 12 of 23 for 134. And Jackson will roll to the right and will now try to dump it to his tight end, and this will fall incomplete. 3 receivers in the same area. There is a flag on the play. But Baker Mayfield, 12 of 23 for 134. Nick Chubb, 9 carries, 44 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. And they are led in receiving by Rashard Higgins, 3 of 29. So illegal contact for the defense, and this will give them a first down. J.K. Dobbins offset to the left. They will hand it J.K. Dobbins. He will cut up and he will get a gain of a yard. And that will do it. Pistol formation here for the Ravens. In a trips bunch, Snead will motion left. Jackson, quick out throw to Brown, and that's exactly what they got to start doing. They got to start incorporating some more quick passing game concepts to just get the ball out of Lamar Jackson's hands just a little bit quicker. I think that will be an extension of the run game and will help him out. And so here we go. Tight end is on the line of scrimmage to the right. Empty formation here, but now J.K. Dobbins will offset to the right in the backfield. And fake handoff Dobbins. Jackson will pull it, keep it 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. Makes a man miss. 25 all the way down to the 18-yard line. They cannot stop Lamar Jackson on the ground. Catfish Terry in the house says hello, buddy, and everyone. Appreciate you joining. Just another zone concept as he elects to pull it instead of give it to J.K. Dobbins, and he takes off running all the way down to the Cleveland Browns 18-yard line. And handoff Edwards, and he will get a gain of a few. He will bounce to the outside. 10, 5, touchdown Ravens. Gus Edwards with another bounce, and he will make it to the end zone. So a counter play right here, and Edwards able to make one man miss and then reverse his field and get back to the other side, and he finds the front pylon. And the Ravens, just like that, now find themselves up 14 points in this game. And the Browns now going to need an answering drive coming back from that disappointing opening defensive drive for the Cleveland Browns. Lamar Jackson on the ground, over 100 yards rushing tonight, and they have a 28-14 lead over the Cleveland Browns as we go to another commercial break. It was actually a pretty good first half. Catfish Terry. Browns went up 7-0. Then Ravens 14 unanswered points make it 14-7. Then Browns came back, tied it up. Ravens able to score late in the first half, and then early here in the second half has allowed them to take a 2-score lead. It's actually been a lot more tighter than what the score shows right now. We'll have to see if the Browns. What am I eating? Just got my popcorn out. Got my popcorn out. I appreciate it. I had the Titans up there until Carver family came in here and said he wanted to look at the new helmet. So, got the new Florida State helmet out. I got more helmet in my inventory. Got about 6 more helmets today from the football team. So, got a lot more helmets to make. So, going to look into doing that. Braden says if it's over if the Browns don't score here. I don't know if that's the case. Because now I don't know if they can stop the Ravens on offense with this running attack with Lamar Jackson and J.K. Dobbins. But they definitely need an answer, Brayton. I absolutely agree. They definitely need an answer. How did your stream go today, Catfish Terry? Absolutely, Brayton. So 12:47 left to play in this third quarter. As the Ravens go ahead and kick this one off, it will go in and out of the end zone. So Baker Mayfield and the Browns will come back out. And we'll try to put together an answering drive here. It was good. You got to see new tank. You got a new tank? Is that what I'm hearing, or is it my old tank revamped? I saw your stream said live stream with breaking news. I'm guessing it was a new tank then. Got yourself a Christmas gift, I see. Inside handoff, no, going to be play action. Boot to the left. He will throw to his tight end, Bryant, to the left. That will be good for a gain of 8 and a real positive first down play. Revamp. Awesome. Okay. So 2 running back, 1 tight end. 2 wide receivers set here. Of course, 1 running back is a fullback as they are in the I formation. Handoff to the right on an isolation run play. He will make 1 man miss, and he will get just enough for the first down. So Browns now 1st and 10, trying to put a drive together. Tight end on the line of scrimmage to the right, fullback offset left. Fake handoff right, sets his feet, will throw deep down the field to the left. intended for Higgins. This one well overthrown, and it will bring up a 2nd and 10. So Mayfield under center. Handoff left, going to Chubb, and he will make a man miss, and he will fall forward for a gain of 10, and that is another first down Cleveland Browns. And a really good run there. Starting to look like he's starting to get a little bit more open lanes as Chubb's starting to gain a little bit more confidence. Mayfield fakes handoff, looking deep. Still looking, will fire this one, but it gets tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it will fall incomplete. Went with a little play action there, and you could tell they were looking to take a shot deep, but couldn't quite find anyone open. They had a crossing route with Landry, and he actually comes open. I think that is who he's trying to throw to here. And that is just a really good job by the defensive tackle Williams of the Ravens. I think he probably should have thrown that ball a little bit earlier with a little bit more air under it. But instead, it's 2nd and 10. Empty set here. Trey to the right, Twins to the left. 3-step drop. Looks flushed out to the right. Still looking. Will now fire for a deep out route to Njoku. And that is caught for a gain of 15 and a first down, Cleveland. Really a well-thrown ball there and catch by Njoku. And the Browns starting to get some positive plays here as they need desperately to have a drive that answers the first drive of the second half of the Ravens. 3-step, looking for a screen, not there, and he will just throw it in the dirt as the Ravens were all over that screen right there. And this will bring up another 2nd and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Reminder, Cleveland Browns 9-3 coming into this game, trying to find a 10-win season for the first time in quite a while. But Ravens coming in at 7-5. With that being said, if the Ravens win here tonight, move to 8-5, Browns go to 9-4. That puts them within one game of the Browns, and they would hold that tiebreaker with 2 wins over the Browns if the Browns lose again. And the Ravens can even it up in the record. And quick little hitch route here to Chubb as he will fall forward for a gain of 9. And this will bring up a 3rd and 1 in what I would say is probably 4-down territory here, as the Browns have let it be known early and often in this game that they want to be aggressive and go for it on 4th downs. So 3rd and 1 here. With that being said, you got to think about, 2-down territory. They could take a shot deep here on a 3rd and 1 if they really feel confident that they would go for it. And they are in an empty set here. Quick 3-step. And he's looking. He's going to take that shot deep. And he's got Hunt down to the 5, to the 1. And he's down to about the 1-yard line. I think that's where he's at. And it's exactly what I said. It's a really good situation. If you're a head coach telling your OC right now, you got 2 downs to pick up the 1st down, you instantly feel better about taking a shot deep. It's 3rd and 1. Defense going to try to press, try to play tight, try to hold you on 3rd down, try to get up 4th down right here. It's a really good chance to take a shot deep. They're actually going to say he's out at the 5-yard line, but that is where the Browns will take over. After a big play on 3rd and 1, they take the shot deep. Roll out to the right. Looks back left. In trouble. And will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. Very smart play there by Baker Mayfield as they try to catch a little roll to the right, throw back left action. Well defended. And Baker Mayfield in trouble does the wise decision of just throwing that deep. What's up? Your boy Preston. Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you've been well. So 2nd and goal now for the Cleveland Browns. Twins on both sides. They are condensed in a tight formation. Landry will now motion to the left. Orbit motion back to the right. Handoff up the middle. Hunt to the end zone for a touchdown. Browns. The Cleveland Browns needed a drive to answer the touchdown drive to open up the second half of the Ravens, and they get exactly that with a Kareem Hunt touchdown here. It's exactly what the Cleveland Browns needed. 11 plays, 75-yard drive that took 3:41 off the clock. Cody Parkey for the extra point is up and no good. Holy cow. What do you do there? Like, these kickers, man. That's actually a former Titan kicker, Cody Parkey, missing the extra point. And instead of being down 7, you now put your team in a situation where you are down 8. And that kind of takes a little bit of the positive momentum feel out of the crowd for the Cleveland Browns. Once again, kicker misses the extra point, and the score will remain 28-20. Your boys, Preston says, been working much. Been working none much. Catfish Cherry says, back in the game. And Brayton says, only the Browns. And said, Catfish Cherry says, wow, they need Sarah. Yeah, that's true. Extra points are a little bit further in the NFL. I will say that. They pushed them back. But Sarah probably could have made that. So we are in a commercial break. We'll go over the box stats real quick since those two drives have went on. Lamar Jackson just 4-7 tonight for 59 yards. But where he's made his hay is on the ground game. 8 carries, 122 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. Gus Edwards, 4 carries, 38, and a pair of touchdowns. And J.K. Dobbins, 7 carries, 34 yards. Receiving, even though it hasn't been a whole lot of receiving for the Baltimore Ravens, there's 5 receivers with 1 catch each. The longest being Mark Andrews, 1 catch, 39 yards. Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, 16 of 31 for 192, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 70.9. Cleveland rushing, Nick Chubb, 11 carries for 56 yards and a pair of touchdowns. I still feel like you would like to see him get a few more carries, but he's been effective with a pair of touchdowns. Receiving, being led by a few receivers with 3 catches each. Rashard Higgins, 3 catches for 29. Kareem Hunt, 3 catches for 37. And David Njoku, 3 catches for 45. When we look at team stats, just a little bit of team stats for tonight. Total yards, Baltimore 235, Cleveland at 276. Still no turnovers yet, despite 3 fumbles for the Browns. No turnovers yet. Possession, 1652, Baltimore 1902, Cleveland. First downs, Cleveland 19, Baltimore 16. And that is where we are at as the Cleveland Browns are kicking this ball back off after an answering drive there, but no good on the extra point. Keeps this an 8-point game. I love the chair. I love the chair. You should have kept it, Catfish Cherry. I love gaming in it. Like, I can focus. I'm set up to my monitor. It's good. Pistol formation here. Inside handoff Edwards. He will bounce to the outside, and he will get cut down there for a gain of a couple. Actually, give him a gain of about 4, so ended up not being bad there. And we will see if the Ravens can put another drive together here. 2nd and 7. as J.K. Dobbins will check back into the game. We'd love to see him get a few more carries, as it might have something on him and Lamar. And play action, Lamar. Quick inside slant throw there. That is caught. And a first down to wide receiver Boykin. Just a nice little RPO right here. Now that was designed pass all the way. Just quick slant over the linebacker. That is a good first down. That is Miles Boykin's first target of the night. 1 catch, 15 yards. So now 1st and 10, ball on the 43-yard line of the Ravens. In the pistol set. Handoff Dobbins, cut up, and he is met hard at the line of scrimmage. Not much there. Sheldon Richardson on the tackle. Now brings up 2nd down and about 10. He comes over from a 3 technique on the left. He just stood up the guard, got really good extension on him, and able to block shed, and just met J.K. Dobbins right in the hole. Ravens pistol formation. And Jackson in trouble. Lunks, flushes out, will run to the left, gets to the 40, and he will be tackled at the 45. Give him a gain of about a yard. And this will bring up about a 3rd and 5. So see what the Ravens can dial up here on a 3rd and 7, actually. So a little bit longer than what I intended. Browns fans trying to get as loud as they can here in probably what it looks like a 25% capacity. Jackson looking. Steps up in pocket. Will fire to his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that is going to be just enough for a first down Ravens. And it is 1st and 10 Ravens. What's up, Hot Sauce Junkie? Hey, man, somehow I got unsubscribed to you, but I'm back now. YouTube be tripping, Hot Sauce Junkie. They do that crap to me. I'm going to have to check and make sure I'm not unsubscribed to you. I believe I'm still. Feel like I've seen your streams popped up, but I'm going to have to check. I don't know why YouTube does that stuff, but I appreciate you very much, Hot Sauce Junkie. So here we go, 1st and 10. And we get a flag here, and it looks like it might be a false start. Lamar Jackson's very frustrated as that just stops the momentum that they had going in their favor. And it is a false start. Miss my football brother. Absolutely, Hot Sauce Junkie. Hey, your Cardinals are pretty solid this year. I've actually been disappointed in a couple of their losses this year because I really felt like they were taking strides. But they are definitely in the mix. And when you got a quarterback like Murray, man, the Cardinals got a lot of talent. And if they can build around him, continue to have a solid defense, and just maybe solidify that run game for Murray, you could see some really good things in Atlanta. Or not Arizona, I mean. Handoff J.K. Dobbins. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes, because I don't think he'll be as good of a passer, but I think he's Patrick Mahomes-esque, and I think you put a good defense and a good run game around Kyler Murray, look out. I like it. Oh, he said missed field goals. Yep. He says Murray is so fun to watch. Incredible. And like I say, he's good, and I love it. He's like 5'9". Shout out to the short people. 2nd and 11 for the Ravens here. 1 back, 1 tight end. Pistol, play action, look. Lamar will fire down the field, and this one just intended for Snead and outside of his reach. And this will bring up a 3rd and 11. So they try to take a shot there. Doesn't work out. And now they will have a big 3rd down and 11 here. Ball at midfield. Make it the 48-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, Drake isn't like he was last season. Yeah, I think he's probably starting to get a little bit long in the tooth. I mean, I haven't watched a whole lot of Cardinals games, so I'm just speaking from like seeing highlights and things like that. So it might be more scheme, it might be more offensive line. Jackson in trouble. Jackson went out, throw deep down the field to Andrews, and this one is too far. And so the Ravens will have to punt on 4th and 11, ball at midfield. But, you know, they string some first downs together, and they're going to be able to flip the field position and hopefully pin Cleveland Browns deep into their own territory right here. But, yeah, as far as the Cardinals, you know, because I don't know them real close. It ain't like I watch them every single week. But, you know, solidifying that run game, I think, would help out Murray a lot, whether it be, you know, investing into the offensive line, shoring up some holes that they may or may not have, and, you know, getting those really good tight end H-backs, run blockers, and, like I say, maybe investing in trying to find an elusive back that could go really well and complement someone like a Kyler Murray. But and it's not like they're not trying. I mean, they went out and they got Hopkins, who's the best, if not one of the best receivers in this league. I thought that was a great move, a go-get-it move. So they got some pieces over there building, and I like the Cardinals. And I think they're on the up and coming. Absolutely. Hot Sauce says, I'll tell you one thing, when Fitzgerald calls it a career, it's going to be a sad day. Yeah, I don't know when he'll call that career. I mean, he might have a year or two. One of the best abilities in football, I always say it, cliche, one of the best abilities is availability, and he is available, and he's also good. But that guy stays healthy, knock on wood. I would like to see him continue. But he's a pro's pro, and he is legit. Oh, I know, Hot Sauce Junkie. I did too. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and of course, I about crapped myself just thinking of, like, did the Texans really just trade the best receiver in the league? Like, now they fired their coach, and who was the GM also. Like, thank you for just blowing up the Texans, because you got to think of how frustrating that is for someone like Deshaun Watson to see the best receiver in the league just walk out of his locker room. And I don't even think the Cardinals gave up a first-round pick. Maybe they did, but I want to say I don't even know if the Cardinals gave up a first-round pick. All I know is what they gave up was nowhere near what the Texans should have got in return. So that was, second rounder. Look how you make that trade all day, every day. Like, just a great job by the Cardinals getting that dude. Now they just need to continue to add pieces. They need to have a strong finish this year. I'd like to see them find a way to get into that playoff and then just build on that for the years to come. And I think they can. I definitely think they can. But yeah, YouTube's been iffy. Like I say, I had to take a little bit of layoff. Me and my wife bought a house. So that process was long. And then me and my football season was long. And then the process of moving, all that. So I've taken some time off. But you can tell since coming back, the algorithm, the push notifications, all that stuff is all messed up for YouTube. So it's going to kind of be a work back into progress for the Coach Plays. And this is intercepted. Ravens will get it and will go down to the 1 yard line. Baker Mayfield makes a mistake here, and this one's going to be intercepted by Bowser. The Browns in a position to push the ball down the field and maybe tie this game up. Baker Mayfield makes a bad mistake here. This linebacker looks like he's coming. Then he checks out to a zone flat. And Baker Mayfield just has tunnel vision and just does not see him. And, boy, what about a one-handed grab there by Bowser? See if he stays in bounds. I believe he does. He is definitely short of the end zone, it looks like. But a bad throw by Baker Mayfield, and the Ravens ready to take advantage of it and could push this lead very well out to a 15-point lead. It was sad they traded David Johnson. I got his autographed jersey, football at home here, but wow, great. No, it probably sad because you probably like the guy, but David Johnson is past his prime. I also laughed about that. Handoff J.K. Dobbins, and he basically walks in for another touchdown, Ravens. So the Baltimore Ravens pushing this lead to 14 and possibly 15 pending the extra point. And just a terrible decision by the Browns, by Baker Mayfield and the Browns, throwing that pick. Still plenty of time. 4:21 left in the third, but just a gut wrench of a job there by Baker Mayfield, throwing that to the hands of the linebacker Tucker with his extra point. It is blocked! And that is massive. It's going to be picked up. Oh, no, he can't quite pick it up and run. But it is blocked, and that will keep it a 14-point game. So that maybe kind of keeps the Browns in this and gives them a little bit of momentum. So we've had an extra point missed, and we've had an extra point blocked, and that don't happen very often to Tucker. So impressive there effort by Taylor for the Cleveland Browns, just giving great effort on that special teams right there, and it keeps the Browns in this game. Still 4:21 left in the go in the third. Baker Mayfield, he has to have short-term memory. He has to just move on and keep going with it. Ravens do put up points on the board, but it will remain still a two-possession game at 14-0. Yeah, absolutely. And I will say this, did not look very good blocking up front. Taylor, I forgot his name already. Maybe Tucker. Not Tucker. But who blocked the kick? He really split the defender and came through. It really wasn't well blocked up front. So I think that was more on the blocking up front. Absolutely. So we will see if the Browns can make a quick answer and strike back and get this game back to a one-possession game, as it is a 14-point game right now. Hot Sauce Junkie says, just when you think the Browns have turned the corner right. Hot Sauce Junkie, sorry I haven't been able to be to your stream in a while. Like I say, just had a lot of things going on. How's your YouTube channel going? I give mad props to you because I couldn't do what you do, especially on camera. The type of hot sauce you try, I mean, you can ask my wife. If I try to eat hot flaming Cheetos, which I do eat because I love them, I sweat incredibly. Like, I instantly feel sweaty the moment I open up the Cheetos bag. But then when the first Cheeto, it only takes one Cheeto, actually touches my tongue, I start to sweat. I can't do it. Says it's going great, man. Thanks for asking. Well, that's great. You got a great YouTube channel. You got a great community. I'm glad to hear it. Inside handoff, Chubb will now cut back side A, and he will pick up a gain of about 4. So a really big drive here that the Cleveland Browns have to execute. 34-20 is the score. 2nd and 6, Cleveland Browns. You know, a lot of people talked about just the great effort the Cleveland Browns had last week against my Tennessee Titans. And give them credit. They took advantage, but felt like it was an unfortunate circumstance for the Tennessee Titans. They gave up just some big chunk plays, and it's like that defensive backcourt for the Tennessee Titans has been sketchy, but they've done a decent job of not giving up massive chunk plays. And just against the Cleveland Browns, they gave up those chunk plays. Derrick Henry fumbled the first time in like 400 carries. And the game just kind of got out of hand. And before you knew it, Derrick Henry couldn't run the ball against Cleveland Browns. And that's what kind of led to, you know, that high scoring. But the Titans almost came back and won that game despite being down 35-7. And I think the Browns are kind of living off of a little bit of hype from last week, and the Ravens kind of taking advantage of it and punching them in the mouth here this week. Hot Sauce Junkie says, you got a Super Bowl prediction? I would love for my Tennessee Titans to be there, but as right now, I don't think they got the defense to do it. Super Bowl prediction. I'm going to go Green Bay Packers versus the Kansas City Chiefs, but keep a lookout for maybe Buffalo. I like Buffalo, and I'm not sold on the Pittsburgh Steelers too. I think Roethlisberger is kind of a shell of himself, that's for sure. As Mayfield will scramble, get a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Yeah, I was surprised too, Hot Sauce Junkie. I'm wondering if he worked out for a few teams, and if he did, then maybe the workouts didn't go well after his injury. Delanie Walker's a great guy. I loved him on the Titans. He made big plays, but he was a really good human being. So hopefully he gets picked up somewhere, but it wouldn't be surprising if he might call it a career. Oh, you live in Wisconsin? I thought you live in Arizona, Hot Sauce Junkie. I guess, are you just a Cardinals fan? I thought you lived in Arizona. If you are in Wisconsin, why are you a Cardinals fan in Wisconsin? But yeah, I think those two teams are playing right now. All right, so you do live in Arizona? Or no, you do root for Cardinals. Chubb up the middle, and that is going to be a loss of 2 there. Not much running room there. We got an injury on the offensive line for the Cleveland Brown, number 71. That is Jedrick Wills Jr., 10th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft by Alabama. 13th start for him at the left tackle position. Boy, I didn't really see much there. Maybe he just got stepped on. So 2nd and 11. Twins left and Twins right. Chubb is offset to the right as Baker Mayfield looks to take this snap. 3-step drop, looking left. Will now fire left on a quick hitch route to Bryant. That is going to be good for a gain of about 5. It will bring up a 3rd and medium, make it about a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Basically became a Cardinals fan as a teenager. They had no fan base, so I said, hell, I'm a Cardinals fan, and the rest is history. By the way, I'm now 44 years old. Hey, stick with them, man. Stick with them. I'm not a Packers fan. Packers kind of bother me a little bit. Mayfield in trouble, eludes a pressure, goes outside 40, 45, but will be pushed out of bounds at about the 46-yard lines. That's going to come up about 4 yards shy of the first down, and we'll see if they keep their offensive unit out, and I think they will. What is up, Arter, my man? Says, what's up, coach? What's up, guys? Big thumbs up, Arter, man. Appreciate you very much for joining the stream. Hope you've been doing well. So the offense is going to stay on the field. I mean, still 47 seconds left in the third. They could punt the ball and pin the Ravens deep. Instead, they're going to potentially go for it here in their own territory at 4th and 4. It may be a little too soon for this, and they snap it. Looks, quick throw, slant. Landry gets the first down and more, and that's a first down Browns. And they needed a big play in a big way, and they get a quick slant on a natural rub concept. You got trips to the right, I believe it was, and they just run a little flat route underneath Landry, and he runs a slant underneath. Deep throw here to the end zone. This is incomplete. But going back to that big 4th down play, just a nice little natural rub concept. Had a flat route going underneath, going over top. Landry comes underneath on a quick slant, kind of rubs the defense, gets caught up in a man concept, and allows him to come free, and he gets a gain of about 15. Could have had a pass interference on Higgins on the very next play. Maybe they deemed it uncatchable. Not sure. Definitely could have at least been a holding call. I'm doing good, Otter, and it's great to see you, man. I hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. What are they challenging? They're challenging, I believe they are challenging if the Ravens had too many men on the field. So we will see as the Ravens are up 34-20 to the Browns. Browns trying to make this a 7-point game with a drive here. Yeah, absolutely, Otter. We had a good one. As we are in a commercial break right now. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you also, brother. I wish you the best. Absolutely, Otter. Merry Christmas to you and your family, too. Appreciate you very much. Happy holidays. Hopefully 2021 is going to be a better year for everybody. I'll make sure to stop by and into your streams, Otter. I kind of went through a lot in this past kind of in the summer into the fall. Of course, I'm a high school football coach, so my schedule gets hectic, gets busy, and then me and my wife was looking for a new house. We bought a new house. We moved. That's why I got a new streaming setup here. So a lot was just going on, so I kind of had to take a little bit of time from YouTube. We are in our new house. We are settling down, and we are getting back at the YouTube grind. And so we're going to kind of build it back up from the ground up, you know. So I'm going to start getting in there, start being able to hang out with everybody in their streams again. Absolutely, Otter. I'll let them know. Yeah, Christmas is coming quick, Hot Sauce Junkie. I ain't done shopping neither. Yeah, life happens, that's for sure. Absolutely, Hot Sauce Junkie. It has to be. It has to be. But glad to be back. And being able to chill, watch some good sporting events, and chat it up with everybody. Guys, the Ravens just got caught with... Guys, let me just tell you this. The Ravens just got caught with 15 men on the field. And they didn't throw the flag. They had to challenge it. They didn't get caught, really. The Browns just threw a challenge flag and told the refs, hey, I think they got too many men on the field. At the snap of the ball, they had 15. Crazy. So here we go. 1st and 5 for the Browns. Trips to the right, and it's closed backside. Back is offset to the right. Going to hand it off. Hunt to the left. And it gets a good block on the edge, and he will get a gain of about 15. Gain of about 10 or 12, and a first down. Kareem Hunt. Lyman was able to get to the second level, make a good block. That will be the end of the third quarter. Baltimore Ravens 34, Cleveland Browns 20. We will see if the Browns can finish off this drive and get this a little bit closer and get it back to a single score game. How's your YouTube channel been going, Otter? You still grinding? Big shout out to Gridiron Sports Talk at 902 in the chat. Killing it. big shout out to Gridiron, man. Killing it. It's going good so far, Coach. Right now, I'm sitting at 2,461 watch hours right now. Man, just do as many live streams as you can. Those watch hours are the biggest thing. Those watch hours are the biggest thing. Hardest challenge. Try to grind and try to stream as much as you can to get those hours. And they will come. So Lamar Jackson's in the locker room. They say he's fine, but he hasn't returned yet. So keep an eye out on that. Empty set here for the Browns, 1st and 10. Looks left and will fire this one. It gets batted at the line of scrimmage and will be incomplete. That's now twice they've gotten Baker Mayfield on a couple batted balls. Oh, Hot Sauce Junkie, I see it now. Says, don't even have to watch the game. You do a great job with it. I appreciate it. I mean, I try. I just enjoy watching it and calling it. But I appreciate that, Hot Sauce Junkie. At least I can paint a picture. So trips right. Going to do handoff to the left to Kareem Hunt. He'll make a couple people miss, and he will get a gain of a couple. And this will bring up 3rd and 8 for the Cleveland Browns. As I would expect, 4-down territory here. If they go for it on 4th down in their own territory and they're down 14 points, you can almost bet that they're going to go for it on 4th down here. So on 3rd and 8, you don't have to get all of it. You don't have to run every route for 8 yards. You just have to, get a chunk at it if you know you're going for it on 4th down. Of course, picking up here would always be better. Trips to the right, single receiver is Higgins to the left. Mayfield flushed out to the right. Still looking down the field. Went out tucking and run. And he's only going to get a gain of about 3. And this will bring up a 4th and about medium here. Kids are watching some Christmas show. Catfish Theory says, hot sauce buddy. So 4th and 4 now for the Cleveland Browns. They will stay out on the field and go for it. And it looks like the Ravens called timeout before the Browns could snap it. As the Browns try to snap it quick to get Calais Campbell on the field with too many men. And the Ravens called a timeout before that could happen. Oh, you got some angelfish. That's awesome. I'll have to watch the video. In the immortal words of the Generation X, if you don't like it and subscribe, you can suck it. I like it, Butcher. This is what I'm going to do with that one. So here we go. Cleveland Browns 4th and 4. Trips to the left. Single receiver is Higgins to the right. Looks left. Steps up in the pocket. Flushes out right. Now steps up. He could have ran. He throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Higgins to the end zone. And it is a touchdown. Cleveland Browns. I was actually shocked that Baker Mayfield didn't tuck this and run it. He could have easily ran for the first down, but of course, seeing them throw a touchdown right here, the defender just falls down to the ground. He's wide open in the end zone. All you got to do is just hit him, and he does just that. I mean, Mayfield could have almost ran to the end zone. He had such a good run. Peters is still down the ground acting like he's hurt. Pathetic. He fell down and he got toasted. I don't believe Peters for a second. The Cleveland Browns are on the board and pinning an extra point. They will just be down 7. So, really good play. Otter says, what a play. Absolutely. Big time play there for the Cleveland Browns to remain in this one, as it is a 4th and 4. Baker Mayfield extends the play and finds the end zone. So that was a big one. Yeah, like say, Otter, man, just keep grinding. Get you on some live streams. That's how you're going to be able to push through and get those watch hours. Brayton says, I'll play your playlist. I'll run it too, Otter. We'll try to see if we can get you some watch hours built up. You're over halfway there, man. It'll be worth it. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment once you get there. So for my own personal vendetta, I need Lamar Jackson to run the ball 3 more times. I need J.K. Dobbins to run the ball 2 more times. And I'll be a happy man. Absolutely, Otter. So did anybody watch the Florida LSU game? I know this is a sore spot, Brayton, but did anybody see Florida lose it because a player threw a shoe? Terrible. Just, that is tough. So the Browns are going for 2. I don't understand this call. You kick the extra point, you're down by 7. I don't understand this call. You better hope you get it. So Brown's going for 2, takes the snap, looks to the right, looks left, and will now check it down, throw, and it's batted in the air and then completed for a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. He threw it to Kareem Hunt. It bounces right off his hands, go over his head, but luckily for the Browns' favor, Peoples-Jones is just standing in the back of the end zone and said, yeah, I'll take this, and he catches it. It's a terrible call, Hot Sauce Junkie. I don't understand it. Because now, I've always said you don't chase points. You don't chase points. It's a 6-point game now. So yeah, if they score and they get an extra point, they take the lead. But if you don't get that, now you have to score and go for 2. And going for 2 is not easy. It's always harder in that spot of the field. And they get incredibly lucky right there. I think that is a very bad call. I think it's a dumb call. And they are extremely lucky that they were able to get good luck right there. But they do. The Cleveland Browns get the luck right there. It is now 28-34. Baltimore Ravens with the lead. Now the blocked extra point looks even worse. And the Browns will kick this one off to the Ravens. And now the Ravens need an answering drive with 13:36 to play. And Trace McSorley's coming out. Lamar Jackson is back in the locker room with hamstring issues, so not good as Trace McSorley has to come back out. I don't know if they said hamstring issues or or if they said cramps. Not good. So here we go. Trace McSorley in the pistol. Fullback offset right. Tight end is also right. So a double tight end set. There's 3 tight ends on the field here. Fake handoff. Trace McSorley will keep it and will run and will get a gain of about 4. My own personal vendetta. I need Lamar back in this game. So 2nd and 6. Gus Edwards to the right of Trace McSorley. Fakes handoff, looks, throws, and this is batted and incomplete. It has been a good game, Otter. Olivier Vernon, the one who bats this one at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 6 for the Baltimore Ravens. Cleveland Browns fans up on their feet. Trips, condensed, bunched over to the right. Twins to the left. So empty set. McSorley looks left. Fires a quick out route to Brown. And it's dropped. And I don't know how many times I have to talk about this to receivers. When the ball is coming at you, forearms go up and you attack the football. Right here, forearms stay down. He lets it come to his body, into the hands. His hands are here. It goes right in and out. You have to attack the football. The only time it's acceptable for you to break your hands is when it gets down to your ankles. Anything above the shins and up, you need to attack the football with forearms up. He lets it get right in there, drops it. That is a massive drop for Hollywood Brown. And what has been a really disappointing year for him. Ravens fans have got to be just furious with that. Really well thrown ball by Trace McSorley there. And 12:46 left to play. The Cleveland Browns are coming back out with the football. It is not good that Lamar Jackson is out right now. He needs to get back in this game for the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens are about to choke this one away. I think the Cleveland Browns are well on their way to finding a way to get back in this game. Only down 6 now. With the lucky break they got, well, I'm going for 2, which I still say was just a terrible call. Trey set to the left, tight end to the right. Now Higgins will motion right. Fake handoff left, roll out right. Looking down the field, no one's there, still looking, and will now just sail this one out of bounds. And we'll live to see another day, 2nd and 10. Yeah, Brayton, I need to. I've had a couple blow up, that's for sure. Hot sauce junkie, he absolutely is. He's been inconsistent, to say the least. So 2nd and 10 now for the Cleveland Browns. Twins left. He's going to throw a quick flat route to Landry to the left, and he will get a gain of about 12. First down, Cleveland Browns. And that's just a flat slant combination route there. Very easy. Get the ball out quick. Just an easy 3-yard route that ends up going for 12 and a first down. Landry, 5 catches, 45 yards. 25 yards after the catch tonight. Handoff, Hunt, slide steps to the right, keeps his feet moving, and will pick up a gain of 5. Two tight end set here for the Browns. Single receiver is Peoples to the left. Handoff right to Kareem Hunt. And he will push forward for a gain of about 6 and another first down. So Kareem Hunt getting a little bit more load than what he's had in the past couple weeks here tonight. And he's doing a good job with it. First and 10, 33 rush yards, 37 receiving yards, 70 total yards, and a touchdown for Kareem Hunt on the night. They come out in a one-back, three tight end set. Double tight end offset to the right, and handoff left to Chubb. Not a whole lot there, but it keeps his feet moving, and we'll pick up a gain of 4. So 2nd and 7 here. We are now 10 minutes left in this game. Empty set here, looks left, quick throw left. He had a quick hitch to Higgins. Needed 7, give him 9, and a first down Browns. If I'm Baltimore Ravens, I am doing whatever I can to get Lamar Jackson back in this game. Still no update on if Lamar Jackson has came out of the locker room. Rashard Higgins now 5 catches, 59 yards. Orbit motion is Landry to the right. Handoff left is Chubb, and he will get a gain of about 6, and it will bring up 2nd and 4. Chewing the clock is the Cleveland Browns. Ravens need to come up big here. Twins left, pro right, Chubb offset right. Peoples now in motion to the right. Fake handoff, looking left, throws left on a deep out route, and that is connected to Higgins, and another first down Browns. Having a lot of success through the air. Rashard Higgins now 6 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Ball is at the 19-yard line. Twins tight to the left. Twins far, split out right to the right. Handoff, Chubb, inside, makes a couple people miss. Keeps the legs moving down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Browns. Boy, really good vision there and patience by Chubb. And then when he needed to hit it, he hit it. 1st and goal. Brayton loving it. Still 7:35 left to play in this game. The Browns looking to take the lead for the first time in the second half. Double tight. Handoff, Chubb to the left. Not much running room there. Will get maybe a yard, maybe gets to the 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Chubb will check out. Hunt will check in. 10 plays, 65-yard drive so far. It has taken almost 6 minutes off the clock. Trips right, Twins left. Mayfield looks. Mayfield throws in the back of the end zone for Njoku and just off his hands. That would have been a tough catch to make. I mean, Baker Mayfield does the right thing here. It's just man coverage right here. He's got a safety on Njoku. He puts it up high on Njoku because where it's only him or no man can get it. Njoku gets a lot of height right there, goes up and tries to make a heck of a play on it, but just can't hold on to it. And so 3rd and goal for the Cleveland Browns. Twins right, twins left. Hunt is now offset right. Mayfield looking left and pulls it. Well, now runs to the right. 10, 5, touchdown. Browns. Baker Mayfield slides in the end zone and he gives them 6. And the Browns fans who are in attendance right now are going crazy. High-fiving everybody. Baker Mayfield finds the end zone. He was looking hard to the left. Looked like he was looking for Landry. Landry, just a little hesitation, trying to do an option route. He gets jammed at the line of scrimmage. Mayfield double clutches, avoids pressure to the right, and ends up finding himself walking, or should I say sliding, into the end zone. So Cody Parkey to attempt an extra point. He has missed. Oh, wow. They're going to say delay a game? He's missed a field goal tonight. And they're going to say delay a game. Like, goodness gracious. The big question is, can Lamar Jackson come back in this game? I've still yet to hear anything. So here's an extra point. A little bit further out than normal. Snap, set, kick, good. And the Browns take the lead for the first time in the second half tonight. 35-34. If you bet the over, you're a happy man. If you bet the under, better luck next week. As Harbaugh just shakes his head in disbelief right now. I don't know. I do not know. And the question looms, does Lamar Jackson come back in this game? As it's either a cramp or a hamstring issue. We will have to wait and see. But it's odd. But the Browns are up. Packer Nation 12 just says, just think if Browns pull this off, they're one game behind the Steelers, and they play Week 17. I really see the division coming down to that game. I guess I didn't have a whole lot of foresight. That's incredible, Packer Nation. I wasn't thinking about that. I really wasn't. And I'm not sold on the Steelers. I'm coming way off on Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger is not the person he used to be. I saw him play absolutely pathetic over against the Bills. Here's a little draft nugget. Drafting Hollywood Brown over A.J. Brown. Ravens drafted Hollywood Brown over A.J. Brown. And DK Metcalf, for that matter. Just let that sit in for you, Baltimore Ravens. Mason's in the house, says, I need Nick Chubb to get 30 more yards or 2 catches for 20, and I win fantasy. I think I have a good shot because garbage time. How about you? Yeah, potentially. You need him to break one, Mason. I appreciate you joining the stream. Welcome to the Coach Plays. You need him to break one. I also need Lamar Jackson to get 3 more carries and J.K. Dobbins to get 2 more carries. And here comes Trace McSorley. So it ain't looking good for me. They said it's cramping. Cramping. I don't know, man. That is... In a game like this, I don't see a whole lot of people get taken out for cramping. That's incredible. Absolutely, Mason. Good luck to you. So Trace McSorley in. Fake handoff, looking down the field. Rolls out to the right. In trouble. Fires and incomplete. This is just really bad for the Ravens that Lamar Jackson is out for cramping. I didn't take anybody on this. I took a prop that the running back and Lamar Jackson would have 12 carries each. And Lamar needs 3 more carries. And the running back needs 2 more carries. But Lamar Jackson's out. So, there you go. Twins left. Pro right. And hand off to J.K. Dobbins. And not much running room there. The exit of Lamar Jackson in this game has completely shut them down. So here we go. Single receiver to the left. 3rd and 10. You know they're coming after Trace McSorley. Here they come. He has to step up. Fires a ball down the field to Snead, and he will catch it for a gain of about 12 and a first down, Browns. McSorley stood in the pocket right there, delivered a ball. And just a really good catch and really good sense of urgency for Snead to go and get it out of the air. 2 tight end set, 1 offset to the right. Handoff, J.K. Dobbins. He will make a man miss, and he will get a gain of about 5. But the ball comes loose at the end. But I think the Ravens will fall on it. So the running back got his 12. If Lamar Jackson was just in the game to get his 3. Man. So 2nd and 1 for the Cleveland Browns, or for the Baltimore Ravens. Handoff, J.K. Dobbins got room up the middle. Give him a gain of about 11 and a first down. Maybe more of a gain, about 7 to 8. Browns defense got to come up big here as the Ravens are now across midfield at the Browns 49. Handoff, Edwards to the right. He will cut up and he will get a gain of about 7. And you got to think they have a kicker that is almost automatic. He's as automatic as it can be in the NFL. Handoff, Gus Edwards. He will get a gain of about 1 or 2. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 for the Ravens. Ball is at the 42 of the Browns. This would be a long field goal attempt. Ravens really need to get this first down. Fake handoff. Quarterback keep it. And he will slide and he will go down for a loss of about 3 or 4. And Trace McSorley now is holding his knee. Trace McSorley is down. I don't even know if the Ravens have a 3rd quarterback dressed. Oh. And here comes Lamar Jackson. Like, where have you been? Yes, maybe you got cramp issues, but all of a sudden you can come back out now because I digress. So commercial break. Ravens are going to be in a 4th down. And what I think is probably too long of a field goal attempt. Jaquil Holman says, let's go Ravens. Brayton says, rest in peace, Ravens. So it's going to be interesting to see if they try to kick a long field goal or if Lamar Jackson comes out and they go for it on this 4th down. Baltimore Ravens down 1, needing a win to keep their playoff hopes very much alive. They won't be eliminated from playoff contention, but a loss here tonight is just another bad loss for the Baltimore Ravens team. So here comes the Ravens, 4th and 5. Lamar Jackson back out. You got to think he's got to be pretty cold right here. Looks, 3-step, rolls out to the right. He's looking, he will throw wide open. It's Hollywood Brown, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Ravens! Are you kidding me? Lamar Jackson has been out this pretty well whole 4th quarter because of cramps. He comes back in and looks like he's going to run for a first down, Two defenders decide to come up and stop him, and Hollywood Brown just releases wide open down the field, and Lamar Jackson hits him, and his hamstring and his cramps look like they're just all gone. So now if you're the Ravens, you have to go for two here to try to get it to 7. And they do. It's a 5-point game. They're going to try to get it to 7 here. Twins right. Actually a Trey set. J.K. Dobbins motion left. Handoff. J.K. Dobbins into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. And the Ravens up now 42-35 with 1:51 left to go in this game. Wow. Lamar was having some cramp issues, Hot Sauce Junkie. So Trace McSorley has been playing for him this whole fourth quarter. But Trace McSorley just went down with a knee injury, and it was 4th and 5. Lamar runs out of the tunnel, comes out, scrambles out to the right, and throws a 30-yard pass for a touchdown. So, who knows? And Hot Sauce says, there's Hollywood. Yeah, luckily he did not drop that one. Luckily he did not drop that one. Des Bryant just tweeted out Superman showed up right on the time. So now up 7, we will see if the Cleveland Browns can find a way to march it down the field and put this game into overtime. Still 3 timeouts left. Me personally, let's watch some free football. All right, so Mason, we will see if your fantasy team can get some help out here. Mason M said he needed Nick Chubb to get 30 more yards or 2 catches for 20. Let's see. Well, right now, Kareem Hunt is in at tailback. Mayfield looking left will now throw a deep ball to the left, and it is caught by Peoples-Jones to the 45, and they are already in Baltimore Raven territory. Boy, this game is really heating up, guys. That is a really good job of catching it and getting your feet in bounds for Peoples-Jones. I think the booth is just reviewing it because it's a big play under 2 minutes. It's definitely in. So 1st and 10, 1:44 left to play in this game. Twins to the right. Twins is condensed and tight to the left. A lot of man coverage right now. Pressed up on the line of scrimmage is the Baltimore Ravens. Now top of the corner, Bales. Looks left. Mayfield rolls right. Still looking. Will fire, and he's got his man, Landry, for a gain of about 7. And this will bring up 2nd down. 1:38 left to play in this game. Browns still have all 3 timeouts remaining. 2nd and 3, 1:38. They ruled him out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers. They are in a tray set to the left. Single receiver is Higgins to the right. Looks left, comes back right, in trouble, checks it down to Hunt, 35-30, 25, keeping his feet moving and gets down at about the 21. Clock will continue to run, but it's plenty of time. Still 3 timeouts left. 1st and 10, Browns. We are in for a good one right here, guys. Twins to the left, trips to the right, empty formation for Baker Mayfield. Looks left, quick throw, hitch, 10, 5, to the end zone! Touchdown, Browns! Kareem Hunt to the end zone. Mayfield just hits him on a really quick hitch route. The corner just bails out of there, and the corner tries to come up and that is just piss poor effort. I mean, as soon as he gets beat, he just stands there and just kind of gets in a pout fest. That guy needs to never play another down of football. He comes up, gives terrible effort. He runs inside, and as soon as he just semi-beat, he just shuts down and just throws it. That was terrible effort by that corner of the Baltimore Ravens, and he just runs right by him. And just like that, they are reviewing it to see if he gets to the front pylon. I do believe he's there. Now I need Lamar Jackson to get 3 more rushing attempts. As they are just reviewing this touchdown. Look at the really good job by Kareem. Yeah, he's in. That is a touchdown. What I really loved seeing Hunt run with the football right there, he was running with the ball like this. He knew he had to protect it. And then as he's going down to the ground, he extends it out and gets to the end zone. Just a heck of a play by Hunt. Terrible, piss poor play by the defensive back of the Baltimore Ravens. Ruling on the field is a touchdown. It's under review, but it's going to be a touchdown. It is 1:04 left to play. Baltimore Ravens have 1 timeout left, though. And then how much do they push it down the field, or how much do they sit back and play for overtime? And the question is, did the Browns kick an extra point to tie it and go to overtime? Or do they go for 2 and try to win this game outright? To me, you kick the extra point. Ruling on the field stands. So now, decision time for the Browns, and Cody Parkey is out on the field. .104 left to play. This has been a really good Monday Night Football game, probably the best all year. 42-41. Cody Parkey has missed an extra point earlier. He has missed an extra point earlier, and I believe he's missed a field goal. So this is not a gimme. Boy, you know he's thinking about this one because his career is probably over. Snap, set, kick on the way, and this kick is good. Cody Parkey's the one who did the double doink for the Chicago Bears, if you didn't know. But he gets that one. LeBron James tweets out, "Yeehaw!" So 42-42. Jaquil says, "Cody, please miss it." He didn't. So now Lamar Jackson, we will see how his cramps are doing. As they come back out, do they try to push it down the field, or do they play for overtime? I think at this rate, you might need to try to push it down the field because I don't know if any team can stop the other team. It's almost going to come down to who wins the coin toss, because they probably will win that game. Big shout out to Butcher Block and Patriots Talk for the $1.99 super chat earlier. Big shout out to everybody hitting the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so, guys. Hashtag Flight23K. We are on a 3-hour, 35-minute, and 42-second stream. This kickoff is up and away, and it will go in and out of the end zone. Justin Tucker, career field goal percentage 90.8, highest in NFL history. He's in his 9th season. If you can find a way to get him in field position, he can bring it home. So here we go. Lamar Jackson comes out with J.K. Dobbins to his left, twins to the right, single receiver to the left. 3-step drop, looking down the field, still looking. We'll check it down to his tight end. He'll get to the 35 and gets to the 40, and they're going to have to pick it up and hurry up. 1st and 10. Trips bunch to the right. Single receiver left. 3-step. Lunks. Still Lunks. Will now fire down the field. He's got his tight end to the 50 across midfield. 38 seconds left to go. And I think the Ravens have called their final timeout. They are already across midfield, and not much more do they have to go to get into Tucker territory. Yeah, I wish it was 300,000 subscribers. Almost 300. Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, that's for sure. When I first read that 300K, I was like, yeah, I wish. But yeah, almost. Think we're about to hit the 2,500 mark, so it's great. Hopefully, us getting back into it, we can build this channel up even more now. So 1st and 10, ball on Cleveland's 47. They still need a little bit more. They need to get to about the 40-yard line. Looks for a quick throw, and there is whistles. We will see what this is. And we're going to get a timeout before the snap, Cleveland Browns. So it will remain 1st and 10 for the Ravens. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is on the 47. To really get in good field position, they need to get to the 40. Trips bunch to the right, looking for a quick throw. Finds Snead, and he will get to the 41. Clock continues to run. 30 seconds left to go. They got to be quick. Twins on both sides. Quick snap. Lunks throws to the right. He's got his tight end to about the 38. And he's looking to spike it. And this is going to set up the field goal unit. At the 38. 7 seconds remaining. And here comes Tucker to win this game for the Baltimore Ravens. The best kicker in the league. 23 of 24. Long of 61. He is 5'5" from 50 plus this year. This one will be a 55-yard field goal attempt. Slight breeze. To the left. He is kicking this one from the right hash. 55-yard field goal attempt to win. Snap, set, kick is on its way. It's right down. Good. And the Baltimore Ravens have knocked off the Cleveland Browns tonight and have pulled within one game of the division. There is actually 2 seconds left to go. Tucker can kick, man. So this kickoff will go in and out of the end zone. They will get the ball back on their own 25 and expect some hook and laterals, and that should be about it. And so here we go. Mayfield looks right, catches it, laterals again. Mayfield in trouble, laterals again. They just pick it up, and here we go. Gets to the 20, 25, laterals it across the field to the right. Ball's on the ground, picks it up, laterals it again. Gets to the 15, he's in trouble. No one's behind him. He makes a man miss, gets to the 5, to the 10. Laterals it across into his own end zone. They pick it up. He's in trouble, and he is out of the end zone, and that will do it. And the Baltimore Ravens beat the Cleveland Browns here tonight 45-42, making their record to 8-5, and the Cleveland Browns to 9-4, and they have now pulled one game with them in the division. As always, guys, I appreciate y'all very much for watching. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. As always, appreciate you sharing it out to your social medias to grow the conversation. And guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, hashtag flight to 3K. I'll be back. Stay into the community tab. I'll let you know. Stay to my Twitter account. I'll let you know when we go live next time, guys. And until next time, peace.
Fake, I keep it real.